Hello, everyone. So far, we've been reading all kinds of different stories, but most of the stories that we've read so far have been fiction. Fiction means that the stories we've read have been made up, not real. Okay? Some examples of some made up stories that are fiction are The Cat in the Hat. I've never seen a cat wearing a hat and a bow tie before. Have you? Another example would be The Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs is not a real life story. It's a made up story with made up characters. Each of the three little pigs are wearing clothing. In real life, pigs don't wear clothing. They also don't build houses. So fiction books are made up and they're just meant to be entertaining and enjoyable and fun to read. Here are some more examples of some books that are fiction. Giraffes Can't Dance. I've never seen a giraffe dancing before. That's got to be made up. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Take a look at the dog. In this story, he's as big as a house. Dogs wouldn't be that size in real life. And Pete the Cat and his Four Groovy Buttons. This is about a cat wearing a jacket and riding a skateboard. That's definitely a made up story. Can you think of a story that's made up and not real life? If you can, that book is fiction. Now let's talk about nonfiction. Nonfiction are real books that tell you information, okay? Real information. So when you read these books, you're reading to learn new information. Some examples of some nonfiction books would be How Plants Grow. I bet that would talk about what plants need. Maybe they need water and the right soil and sunlight to grow. A Frog's Life. This probably talks about where frogs live, the different types of frogs, what frogs eat. Here's one on penguins. National Geographic Kids makes really good nonfiction books for kids. This book is all about the planets in the solar system. Again, real information. And lastly, this book is all about dinosaurs. Okay, you can learn about the different types of dinosaurs that used to roam the earth. Here's an example of a fiction book about caterpillars, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Okay, you'll notice that it has illustrations, okay? And it's not a real story. It's a story about a caterpillar that eats more and more food each day of the week because he's very hungry. This book here is actually about real caterpillars and their life cycle. It's called Caterpillar to Butterfly. Okay, and this talks about the stages in which the caterpillar goes through in order to become a beautiful butterfly. Both books about butterflies, one is made up and one is real information. Here are two books about dogs. This one is Clifford the Big Red Dog. We never see dogs that are the size of a house in real life and that talk. Clifford the Big Red Dog is a made-up story. This book here, the Eyewitness series, is all about dogs and what they eat, the different types of dogs, how to take care of a dog. So this is real information. If you were to get a pet dog, you'd want to read this book. Here are two books about cats. The Cat in the Hat is fiction. It's made up. You would never see a cat wearing a hat and a bow tie and talking and balancing dishes. This book here is all about cats, and it's supposed to help kids if they get a new cat as a pet, how to take care of it, what cats like, how to play with it, what you'll need if you're getting a pet cat. Thank you for listening. In part 2.